Welcome back to the channel. I don't think we've ever said this so soon.
No, I'm having a Sunday.
Like, we literally recorded today's video yesterday and a bit this morning, and we're back into it. So,
because we've got a free weekend.
Yeah, and you're having a lazy Sunday. Frame bolts. So they are 45 millimeters. So we get them torqued up, then we get the engine bolts torqued up, and put an exhaust on, put wheels on. Wheels. Something. Parts. Bonneville.
Make it look like a bike.
We need to make it movable, don't we? Because we have a bike coming back.
We do.
We don't accept returns. But apparently we do. But more on that in a bit. We're supposed to be working on Jules's bike, but we have a situation occurring. What's happening?
I'm fizzing.
You're fizzing?
I'm fizzing.
You got a camera strapped to your face. Where are we going?
Back in the house.
We're not. We're going out. This is
helmet hair.
Your motorcycle.
Yes.
That you rode.
Yes.
All on your own, without somebody in the CARDO being a safety net that you wanted, a comfort blanket. At the pub.
At the pub. Yeah, we're not coffee shop people.
No.
We're pub
We do
people.
like this pub as well.
We do.
Although the road down to here is getting worse and worse.
That was sketchy, that was.
Good first ride.
I was in second gear, cursing you in my helmet.
Keep up.
Keep up? No.
Come on then. Tell me. Give me the feedback, because you were trying to tell me just while I was getting the camera out.
I know, and you told me to pause. It is very different to what I've learned on.
Yep.
I think it's going to take some getting used to. I perhaps should have just spent a bit longer on that Aldi car park when I pulled up to adjust my mirrors, which still aren't right. This one's horrendous.
They
this
need to go in
one's
the bin, don't
better. Yeah, I can't really see much behind me. I should need like biting point and slow speed stuff because it's just different clutching.
It was really smooth though.
Also, I'm telling you my experience, like you asked, the bikes I've learned, I'll tell you what gear you're in. And when I've been getting to roundabouts, I want second gear if nothing's coming, because I know I can keep going.
Yep.
But I can hear when I put it in first, because it makes a different clunk. And that's what happened at that roundabout. When I got there, the car come and I thought, oh, slow down. And then because I ended up in first, I thought, oh no, I don't want first.
Yeah.
Then the car went.
They did like indicate right at the last minute and turn for that junction. Though.
And then I couldn't, so I had to just stop
Yeah.
and then go once I'd like.
That's probably the
got
best
myself
move
again.
for
Yeah.
in that moment.
It is helpful knowing that you're there because you're watching all the extra stuff.
That was really smooth.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It makes different noises and it does shake a little bit, but I think it's just all stuff just to get used to. It's just different.
Single cylinder as well.
But I did it.
You did it.
I can't say I'm yet enjoying myself, but I did.
You look terrified every time I pull up next to you. Do you think you deserve a drink? You've earned a drink.
I do think I've earned a drink. I do think I need to keep coming out, even if it's little and often, but just
You've got to get used to the bike.
Get used to it, yeah.
You've only ridden it like a handful of times, and that was back in March.
And on an industrial estate going up and down.
Yeah.
So yeah, this was very different. But I think we've picked a good time to come out because it's like, what, 7:30 on a Sunday. So
very quiet.
It is, the roads are really, really quiet, which is nice. And people are just, I don't know, patient on a Sunday afternoon, aren't they?
Drink?
Yes, please.
Stop picking on me.
Well, stop being ridiculous.
I'm not.
You won't get picked on. I'm not feeling 100%. I don't know why. I don't have like a cold, but I have got like pressure in my head. That's where you'll feel a bit tender and sore to like touch my backaches, bit of sore throat. So so I rang Joe earlier and I said, I'm not feeling 100%, so I'm going to have like a little sleep when I get in from work and a bit of a relax, and then like hopefully stave off whatever's coming before it gets worse. Apparently from this phone call,
it was horrendous.
Somebody then believed that he was going to be ill.
No, I didn't. I was arguing with myself. I started to feel unwell. And I was cold. And then, yeah, I just thought it was ridiculous.
When there's nothing up with him.
We can't afford to be ill.
There's nothing too much up with you. And I don't feel too unwell. I've just got these niggles. Like, so I've just had a bit of a rest in the hope that we'll get in front of it, because prevention's better than cure. But,
so the last these guys saw, other than like a pan shot of this all being very grufty on the bench, was us walking into a pub.
Was walking into a pub? Which pub?
The Plough, because you rode there.
Oh, you're putting that on this?
Yeah, but you did actually make it home.
I did. I made it there, and I made it back. Yeah. What do you mean the last thing they saw? Was it in the last week's video? Oh, in this video.
See, this video just... the scene that happened before this.
Maybe I am more unwell than I realised. Yes, I did. Although in all of the footage and the photos from that ride, I look permanently petrified. Yeah,
but you did actually have a good time.
I was doing a thing. I had an okay time. The bike, I've not ridden the potato bike, Maris, since March, April.
Yeah, and that was only like 5 and 10 mile an hour.
Yeah, because I used it for some slow speed stuff, and then because the head gasket wasn't coping with their slow speed stuff, we paused it, and then I just went and used the bike at the training place, which was some Kawasaki something. Very, very different. Very, very different, even for the road riding stuff. And Joe lowered this for me so I could touch the floor better. Then he pumped the tyres up, and then I couldn't touch the floor so well. So, you know, we had all manner of just things happening.
But it turns all right.
It does, I did okay.
So, what are we doing this evening? I did some cleaning yesterday of the intakes. So those are all shiny and ready to go on. So we could put them on first.
Nice to know you did do some things on your job list whilst I left you unattended.
She keeps abandoning me to go out for lunch with various people, and then walks back in and says, so what have you done?
I can't help being more social than you.
So we've got the new blanks and the O-rings. These are the ones that we were waiting for ages.
Ah, right.
And these are ridiculously expensive from Triumph. They're like £9 each.
£9 for one bit of plastic?
It's rubber, but yeah, like thin little rubber. O-ring. The old ones probably would have been all right.
Tell these guys what happened to your gasket that you had delivered today. Because some of these guys aren't on Instagram, so they won't have seen what happened to your
So in the last
gasket.
video, we highlighted how terrible the gasket kit was for Jules' engine. So we used my spares to backfill for this bike with a view to order one. So I ordered a clutch cover gasket.
Yeah.
That arrived today in a box half the size of the gasket. So as soon as I saw it, I knew what we were going to see when we opened it. And in there, it was folded in half. Why?
So it fit in their box.
Not good. Right, let's do it.
Put this together.
And there on there. Should we do some carburettors?
Yeah.
So we've been through these. The bodies are all clean. We had the tops off, didn't we, and cleaned up the diaphragms and the slides.
Yes. Yeah, I remember that. We had the little bowls off, didn't we?
Yeah, we are going to clean the jets through just half a course. And there is a secondary jet down in here, which we may have to...
Oh, I see. Tip them out there.
He's a dead one. So there's that one. And the secondary jet out of there.
Now, a number of people have asked in our comment section, and even some people have just messaged outright on Instagram, curious of how you acquired so much knowledge about this kind of stuff, where it's really intricate.
So I did an apprenticeship, which you know about, but that was 2006 in automotive, but that was all fuel injected diesel stuff really. Carburettors of motorbikes was all really my dad or not wanting to pay out for fixing things. Being tight. Okay, so that's all our jets out. So we will just spray those through, and then we need to clean these bowls because these are, especially there.
Okie dokie.
Whatever that is. Yeah. And gasket sets. These are from NRP. I'll put a link below.
Oh, these are what you spoke to Chris about.
Yeah.
I remember now.
So he recommended these. They're key stick kits. They're always really good for keyhole and carbs and for Mikuni. The bowl gaskets are much better quality even than, according to Chris, the original Triumph ones. You can see actually. I don't know if these are genuine original Triumph ones or something somebody's fitted, but they're definitely thicker.
Yeah.
They're Viton as well, and you get a Viton tipped float jet.
What does Viton mean? Is that a brand?
No, so it's a type of material. The material is a lot more ethanol resistant. So the modern fuels, it's less likely to get destroyed by that. So we'll get those fitted in. But first thing, clean these bowls up. Clean.
Clean ones.
Shiny, clean.
Although you have just done a bit of moaning about it, haven't you? Because somebody had used some gasket sealanty stuff in the...
But it took me ages. So hopefully these just slide out. Look at that. Nice.
We would look if your fingers were transparent.
They're not transparent. So there's that. And there's the float needle. So they're not too bad.
Oh no, but you have got fresh ones,
I
haven't
don't know
you?
if you can see that. See that shiny
That
line?
ring? Yeah, I can. Well, I can see it with my eyes. I don't know if these guys can see it.
That's a groove where it's sat in that seat. So we will replace them. One of those. There she comes. And one of those. So they all look pretty clean in there
They do.
on my book. So what we'll do, one of these. Through that. He drops into that
Oh,
brass
I
bit.
see.
So this works just like your toilet, or unlike your toilet in our case. So what happens, or what's supposed to happen, is...
Hang on, our toilet does still work, it's just got an additional hissing feature at the minute.
So what's happening in this, your fuel comes in via this hose, yeah? Up into this tube.
Yeah.
It then feeds into the bottom of these two brass things and spills out into here.
Okay.
Yeah. And then these sit in there and float in the fuel.
Yeah.
Then that lifts up and pushes this plug into that hole and then stops your fuel coming in at a given point. What will happen is, as they wear out and you start to get that groove in there, they'll stop sealing.
Right.
And then you just get fuel spilling. Bit like our toilet. There's some carbs where these are a really tight fit, whereas in this it uses these kind of pieces to stop that walking out.
Yeah.
And you can really badly deform carburetors when you're trying to get those pins out. So, one emulsion tube, just need tweaking up. Never too tight. One main jet.
Sits inside the emulsion tube.
Two main jet. And then...
So just hand tight is plenty.
Yep. One pilot, well, secondary jet, I should say.
So is there any reason you would change the amount of fuel to airflow ratio that then doesn't marry up with the book? Like if you wanted your bike to be able to do something a bit different, like if you were going to use it for a different purpose, would you change this for that?
Yeah, you're dictated by how much airflow the engine draws in.
Right.
You know, because the piston going down with the valve, with the throttle wide open, can only draw a given volume of air at a given rate. It depends on the Venturi and how the flow dynamics of the intake work. But if you say free up your exhaust or your air filters, make it freer flowing, then you may be in a condition where you need to add more fuel to that scenario. But you're not changing the ratio. You're always trying to maintain a ratio.
Oh, okay.
So I can't remember what the lambda value is now, but it's about 14.5 to 1. So 14.5 parts air to 1 part fuel, somewhere in that region. So you're always trying to maintain that. Now, if you change anything on the airflow by allowing it to flow more air, but you don't give it more fuel, that ratio goes out of balance.
Right, I'm with you.
So what we have on here is a spring.
I say I'm with you. I'm with you for this conversation, but
Yeah.
won't retain that information.
So we have the spring and the washer. The washer is there just to stop the spring chewing this O-ring up. And then we have the O-ring. Now the O-ring should be a relatively snug fit on the jet, which hopefully means it doesn't drop off when you put it in. Okay. Lower that in there. And then in the manual, you can see, depending on which Bonneville engine you've got, depends on how many turns out.
No.
So depending on which Bonneville you've got, so if you have Bonneville T100 with Thruxton, which is the 360-degree crank engine, it's 2.5 turns out. America and Scrambler are 1.5.
And the Speedmaster is 2.
I don't know why the Speedmaster would be different, because it has the same engine as the America.
Because he's a speedy master.
Yep, she said that. So we wind him in.
Now you wind him all the way in, don't you? And then you back him off that amount of turns.
Yeah, nice and gentle. So we're never applying a great deal of torque to this, because if you push this right down into the carburetor, this jet, if it goes in too far, you can damage that tip.
Right.
And then that's what meters the fuel, so you'll be chasing yourself to the end of time. You can also damage the seat in the carburetor So that's down. Yeah. And what did we say? 1.5 turns?
If it's the middle
2.5.
one. 2.5 for the top.
So we are position, so half, 1, half, 2, and a half. Yeah? And then we do the same the other side.
Okay.
That's 1.5 turns. So we just set the float height now. Because we've replaced these, they might be a slightly different length. So we just want to be sure that the float, when the carbs are flat and level like that, are between 16 and 18 millimetres. Yeah, I'd say so. That looks like 17 mil to me.
I don't know why I'm looking, because I don't work in millimetres.
You should do. Straight on.
Looks like it was made to fit.
So one of him through there.
I can just feel this is going to be smooth.
Can you?
Yeah.
I don't. One. Oh, there he goes.
There you are.
He's on.
Smooth.
He's on. Which side of the tank is the fuel tap on?
I don't know. I quite like how this looks like a bell, like you'd have on like 40 Towers.
Ding.
Because you know we need to make space here.
Yes, we do.
By Friday.
I know. But
Yeah.
to this one.
There's on.
It's satisfying, isn't it? Being busy.
Being busy. What you being busy doing? While I've been commenting.
You've been commenting, you've been cleaning, you've been poorly sick.
Been watering a garden.
You've been up
making
and down.
a jam.
Left, right, back and centre.
Watching Bonnie Adventures.
All them things. I have, if anybody hasn't seen on Instagram, I still don't know why you're not following our Instagram, because it's where it all happens first and it's where the funny bits happen.
Have you been wearing your new socks?
Yeah, because Emily keeps capturing me and I can't get out of it because it's on her phone, so I don't have control over the footage. Do I? But Emily has actually cleaned all this airbox up today, haven't you?
I did.
So I have now installed said airbox. We were going to do the throttle position sensor and balance the carbs, and you then rightly pointed out there was a whole lot of gubbins that wasn't plugged in or connected that probably wasn't going to help, namely the starter motor. So I've run that cable in, which is under here, which hopefully you can't really see him. So there's your cable for the starter motor, and he clips nicely into this frame rail.
Okay, yeah, I can see.
Comes up the back of here, along with these wires from here. So all this has been routed in nice. This is all connected in. It needs just a bit of neatening up to there. That kind of, I'm never a fan of this. This is just not nice. But
Wires upset you.
oh yeah, and these boots are just so. You may be ordering one of those. But yeah, for the most part, they are back together. That's all in. Got the star solenoid to do on the other side.
Just a first impressions on how the wiring looks. Think the wiring's going to work and be decent?
I think so. I think most of the issues, because you know I was very OCD about it, I think most of what I've seen is just old electrical tape losing its glue.
Okay.
So
that's what you've repaired.
Yeah, all the terminals look good, all the wiring. The cables don't look bad. Oh, this is all corroded. I mean, it's different from the frame stuff, given that it's 22 years old. Like that. It's not exactly been abused, has it? and you compare it to some other Bonneville's we looked at. So our next step in the next video will be suspension back on, wheels, oil cooler and the exhaust,
Yeah.
oil, fuel from the thing. See what happens.
There you go then. So,
Thank you for watching.
see you in the next one.
We will definitely see you in the next one.
Hit like.
Subscribe, all the good stuff. Somebody stole that. Did you hear him?
So maybe you need to think of a new catchphrase.
No, that's mine.
And don't forget, we do have Buy Me a Coffee with stickers on there if
Yeah,
anybody
you want to support the
wants one. Yeah.
But yeah, I will do whatever I can to get this back together, and we'll film as much as we can, and hopefully hear some noise.
100%.